misunderstood. Prophets, teachers, deliverers, first witnesses, but no shame. She reached for wisdom, searching through the flame. Sarah laughed and heaven answered through her womb. Hagar found a well where desert spelled out doom. Rebecca heard what others could not hear. Leah birthed out praise through every tear. Rachel cried through barren their song remains. Dinah cried for justice in the night. Tamar stood like palms in storms to fight. Unnamed voices echoed through the halls as Zenith bore fruit through foreign walls. Joel tread hid hope among the reeds. Miriam danced through parted seas. Zipporah stood still, and Pharaoh's daughter bent the king's own will. Shiphrah said no when death was called. Peor stood where tyrants stalled. Rahab hung the scarlet line. Deborah thundered the truth divine. Jael rose with fearless hand. Naomi walked through the bitter land. Ruth gleaned life through fields of grace, and hope was born in every place. Some wound you, some were used, some were broke you, some accused, some were queens and some were poor, but everyone carried something more. Hannah whispered till the heavens heard. Abigail turned wrath with words. Bathsheba wept beneath the crown. Tamar wore the ashes down. The widow's oil war refused to cease. The Shulamite would not lose peace. Oh, they found the hidden scroll. Queen of Sheba sought the gold. Ignored, used, misunderstood. Yet they carried truth through flesh and blood. They silenced the women's voices, but bread says sing again. Esther rose for such a time. Vashti drew the holy line. Job's wife cried through ash and pain. The Proverbs woman worked through the rain. The Shulamite searched through the night till love revealed the hidden light. versus Julia, Tryphena, Tryphosa, Claudia. Every hidden name still sings, every quiet voice has wings. The one clothed in the blazing sun, crowned with stars, the awakened one. The bride now calls the thirsty near. Come drink the water, never fear. And Allison reads the hidden scrolls and hears the whispers in the holes. She finds the voice religion missing and sings the truth through sacredness. Silence the heaven's voices, ignore, misunderstood. No more prophets, teachers, deliverers, first witnesses. Their song is mine.